What if everything you think drives you isn't actually what drives you? What if your core motivation is completely different from how you express your gifts? This is a discovery that changes everything about self-understanding. You see, most people think they understand what motivates them. For example, I'm motivated by reaching people, or I'm driven by building systems, or I care about helping people grow. But here's the problem. What you do isn't necessarily what drives you. So Greg is a perfect example. He builds organizations, casts apostolic vision, establishes new ministries. Everyone sees apostolic motivation, building, expanding, pioneering. Greg himself identifies with his core drive, but when APEST 11D mapping his actual motivational drivers, something shocking emerged. His core motivation: prophetic truth-telling, justice, alignment with God's heart. His apostolic expression was real, but it was being driven by prophetic motivation. You see, the core motivational drivers are the engine beneath your gift expression. They answer the question, what actually compels you at the deepest level? Here's how it works across the 5 gifts. So, apostolic drivers, they're compelled by expansion, new territories, establishing foundations, multiplication. Prophetic drivers, compelled by truth, justice, alignment, calling out what's wrong. Evangelistic drivers, compelled by connection, liberation, good news, bringing people in. Shepherding drivers are compelled by care, protection, nurturing, helping people thrive. Teaching drivers, they're compelled by understanding, clarity, helping people grasp truths. So Greg's pattern, prophetic drivers expressing through his apostolic function. He builds movements because he's driven by justice and truth, not because he's motivated by expansion itself. You see, understanding this changed how Greg leads. Instead of trying to motivate himself through apostolic vision alone, he connects every apostolic initiative to prophetic purpose. We're not just building organizations or movements, we're establishing justice. We're not just expanding, we're bringing truth into new territories. This also explained his leadership style. People sometimes found Greg intense or uncompromising. Now it makes sense. He operates apostolically, but from prophetic motivation. He's not just building for growth, he's building for truth and justice. His team learned to speak to his prophetic drivers when they need apostolic action. Instead of, we need to expand here, they say, there's an injustice here that needs an apostolic intervention. You see, when you understand your core motivational driver, everything clicks. You know why certain opportunities energize you, while others drain you. You understand why you approach your gift differently than others with the same exact gift. You can align your actions with your actual motivation instead of fighting against your true essence, right? How Christ has positioned you in his body. Your core drivers aren't just preferences. They're the divine engine that powers your gift expression. So, if you're ready to discover what actually drives you, the APEST 11D assessment maps your core motivational drivers with precision. In the next video, we'll explore how these drivers show up in your daily operational functions. So if you haven't already subscribed, if you haven't visited our website, check it out. And we're excited to help you discover the engine beneath your gifts.